let's continue our discussion from the previous video on standard form. And with this video, I'd like to look at several examples of how to convert some given linear equation into standard form. So let me just rewrite this so that we have it. And what I'm going to do is essentially put x and y on the same side of the equation. Because remember, with standard form, we're essentially looking for ax plus by equals c, where x and y are variables and a, b, and c are essentially any given numbers. So to solve this, essentially by putting x and y on the same side, we first want to get rid of this fraction. So what I'm going to do is essentially just multiply everything by 9 so that I get 9y, and on the right hand side I have to distribute. So this 9 is going to multiply into both of these. And when I multiply it by minus 2/9, the 9's end up canceling each other out, and we get minus 2x. But I'm going to write that as 2 steps just so that you can completely see it if that didn't make sense. And then when we distribute the 9 to this one, we get 2 times 9, or 18. And from here, I just need to make a little bit more space. Let's go over here. And essentially, let's just simplify this fraction now. So we have that 9y equals, we have minus 2 over 9x times 9, or times 9 over 1. And when multiplying fractions, you can just go straight across. So this becomes minus 18 in the numerator divided by 9. And minus 18 divided by 9 is just minus 2, and then times x. And we have plus 18 on the outside. And now we want to get all of the x's and y's on the same side of the equation. So I'm going to add 2x to each side. And typically, you'll write the x's first, though it honestly doesn't really make a difference. And so this equation right here, this is our standard form for this equation that we were given. And notice that we were given this equation in slope-intercept form, but that we needed to change it to standard form. So let's now go through a couple more examples. So we want to write this equation in standard form, and you might notice that this is written in point-slope form, though we won't discuss it in this video. And essentially, we just want to solve this so that we have ax plus by equals c, or essentially that x and y are on the same side of the equation. So what I'm going to do is first distribute this negative 2 into this expression on the right. So we have minus 2 times x, which is minus 2x, and minus 2 times 7, which is minus 14. And now we want to get the x's and y's on the same side. So from here, I'm going to add 2x to each side. So I get 2x plus y minus 4 is equal to minus 14. And lastly, I just want to get rid of this constant term so that the x's and y's are by themselves. So adding 4 to each side, I get 2x plus y equals negative 10. So this right here would be our final answer. This is the equation that we were given, written in standard form. And now on to this final example here. So we need to, again, write this in standard form. And so it's currently written in point-slope form. And to change it, what I first want to do is get rid of this fraction. So I'm going to multiply everything by 3. So I get 3y on the left. And then this 3 is going to distribute to both of these terms. And when you multiply 3 by this 2/3 x, the 3's cancel out, and you just get 2x. But then when you multiply the 3 by the 4, 3 times 4 is 12. And now to convert it to standard form, I have to put the x's and y's on the same side. So I'm going to subtract 2x from each side, so I get minus 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. And this right here would be our final answer for this given equation written in standard form.